for Tech Priest, this Imperial facility has been abandoned for a very long time. Are you certain the Alpha Pariah is here?
The data burst from the machine spirit was an emergency signal. The Alpha Pariah left the Martyr to follow an unidentified Vox transmission originating from these coordinates.
I need more information on this place.
Humans! No corner of the...
I assume this one is with the...
I am an Inquisitor of Holy Terror.
Tell me, human. Do you...
Enough of this babble.
I thought so, monkey.
Interesting. Most Aeldaри either live on their star-faring craft worlds or sail as corsairs.
These are proven facts.
My point is that these Eldar don't look like corsairs. So what are they doing here? And they are showing more hostility towards the Imperium than usual.
Analysis shows that their tribal heraldry is unique. These Eldar specimen don't belong to any craft world listed in the folios of the Unholy in the ship databanks.
I must investigate these Xenos, but the Alpha Pariah is the priority.
X-loading the coordinates of the sensorium to your data slate. Access the surveillance system there. It could provide information on the Alpha Pariah and the Xenos presence. protocol lexicana module has flagged an important information. Supplementary notes on the Eldar suggest that some of them might carry memory.
You were right, Tech Priest. How could I...
Secondary analytical coils activated.
Tech Priest, I want you to dig deep into the Ordos records on the Eldari in this subsector.
Any expanded search parameters?
I need information on the craft world Tuathol and the planet Loriok. You are authorized to use my temporary override codes. I must know why these Eldar hate the Imperium so much.
I have been compiling information on the craft world from the memory crystal.
The summary will suffice.
Tuathol is a minor craft world, primarily roaming in the Caligari sector. This Aeldari megastructure has been constantly succumbing to a significant chaos infection that is gradually turning it inhabitable. The Tuathol Aeldari have been slowly abandoning the infected craft world, relocating to the Maiden world in the sector. This is what I have for now.
Keep me updated.
I have begun gathering information on the recent history of Maiden World lore.
Proceed, Magos.
Most of the information is classified, but it seems that after the recent Tyranid High Fleet was destroyed in the subsector, a substantial number of the surviving Xenox attacked the Tuathol Maiden World and tried to assimilate the local biomass.
Interesting. But I have a situation here, Magos. We will resume shortly.
Inquisitor, the contents of the memory crystal suggest an explanation for the hatred of the craft world Eldar.
There is no acceptable explanation for turning against the Imperium. But carry on.
The Tuathol Eldar requested assistance from the Imperium when their maiden world succumbed to the Tyranid invasion, but Thul Forge World intercepted the message. The Adeptus Mechanicus decided to purge the Tyranid threat in their own jurisdiction and ordered a full...
The Tech Priest is skimming through the personal logs in the Tech Priest data hoard from the facility.
Has he found out anything interesting so far?
He highlighted a few curious details. After the excommunication of Uther Tiberius, the place was investigated thoroughly and used by the Inquisition. After a fatal chaos incursion, it was abandoned on the order of the Caligari Conclave.
Which means that the Eldar didn't attack the station.
No, they just took possession of the facility.
The Harbinger is still in the human shrine. I need to return there immediately.
The spirit stones of our brothers and sisters are empty husks.
The Harlequin warned us, and foolishly we ignored her words. I will...
Access the terminal to open surveillance mode and restore power to the facility.
have located the Alpha Pariah. She is on Shrine, level Alpha 4. Power has been restored on all levels.
Inquisitor, the Argos are detecting significant hostile forces on this level. Are you absolutely sure you want to go in alone?
I can't allow the Xenos to take the Alpha Pariah. Knowing what I do about her, it could have catastrophic consequences. I have noticed a sudden swarm of cherubim.
By restoring the power...
Are these cherubim performing surveillance?
This is their standard behavior pattern after an extended hibernation cycle. If I may give you some advice, you can access the information...
Good. It would be useful to know more about the Eldar.
You have reached the main chair of mainframe, Inquisitor.
I want to see what those constructs have reported since they woke up.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future. We're at the crossroads, where oblivion looms close.
The one who sees his own doom can better avoid its path.
Spare me. She is dangerous. If we choose poorly, not even the Whispering God can save us.
She is magnificent, isn't she? Like the death of a son.
Her sheer existence fills me with revulsion. But still, she's just a monkey, and a weapon waiting to be used.
Quite the contrary. She has finally taken the stage. Everything will unfold from here.
Then we should play our parts too. Warriors, proceed! The Harbingers...
Analysis. The Alpha subject has been manifesting powers currently unlisted in the classified Psyche Index.
This must be another manifestation of the unique abilities I witnessed on the Martyr. I must secure her immediately.
This is Inquisitor Kraybart speaking on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Holy Inquisition. We have received your code red astropathic transmission, and our fleet is calculating arrival vector as we speak. Prepare to join our forces shortly.
Reinforcements are almost there. Why don't you just wait for them?
The Alpha Pariah has no control over her abilities, and she will react to danger fiercely. And the Ordo Hereticus are not famous for their patience. Are you trying to flee the mayhem of your own?
I am nothing but an observer of...
Stop speaking in riddles.
The Harbinger was brought into existence for a reason. She is either the Fall...
Is she now? Tell me...
You have no sense of timing, human. We will meet again at a more...
What in the name of the Emperor was that creature?
An Eldar Harlequin. They are fierce warriors who turned war into an art form. They are agile, enigmatic. No easy to kill.
The persistence of your kind, monkey. Woman.
I will not rest until I have
Why? She is unnatural. She is everything we both...
And that is totally irrelevant.
Still, you don't need to be concerned.
Another memory crystal. It might contain new clues.
Stay away from me! Did you see what I did to those Elder?
Yes, I saw it.
Why have you come back for me?
I only left the Martyr because I had no choice. But the machine spirit reached out to me.
And what if I want to stay here?
Are you not even curious about what you really are? Don't you want to know what you could become?
That's all I've ever wanted. But
It was a foolish question, and you don't want to hear the answer. But follow me, and we may achieve great things.
I'll go with you. I don't...
What happened to Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim?
I don't know. Before we arrived here, there was a period of madness. Or it was just a mad dream.
Inquisitor Kraybart, you may be relieved to know that I have completed my mission.
We expected no less of you. However, I demand that you cease your involvement in this matter and place the Martyr and the...
I will do no such thing, Inquisitor Kraybart. I have started this investigation and...
Other Tiberius was a heretic. The Martyr has clearly been a hotbed of heretical activity. This is Ordo
The decks are swarming with daemons. Are you prepared to start a...
I don't like your tone, Inquisitor.
We could make a compromise. I can give up the investigation on the Martyr, but the Alpha subject is the most intriguing asset for the Imperium we've had.
I usually don't compromise, but considering your stellar achievements in the...
I sense a but coming.
But we might need your help as well. A sudden outbreak of potentially chaos-related We need our forces on the Martyr. If you are willing to investigate the infestation, you can take the Alpha subject with...
I can accept that compromise.
Inquisitor, you promised me answers. Then you put me in another prison cell.
You are free to wander the vessel.
Right, so I'm allowed to leave this ship, where everyone is horrified or disgusted by me.
You are the subject of a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, and you must be—
So a prisoner. What have I done?
You have done nothing wrong. Yet. However, Tiberius abandoned you before you could perfect and expand your talents.
I don't know anything about that. I just have this energy inside me. Squeezing, stretching, sometimes snapping, and then— bad.
What happened?
I was in a haze. I remember that the talking flesh servants on the walls were screaming at me to hide.
We will study your abilities properly. I will make sure that you only use them when—
Inquisitor, I have completed the preliminary tests on the samples from the Cascada Prime. The results are fascinating.
Fascinating has different meanings for each of us.
I will need more samples. The plague is clearly of warp origin, most probably caused by an as yet unrecorded pathogen.
The infection is spreading like wildfire through the hive. The mutant scum and the treacherous cultists have already begun exploiting the situation, leading an open rebellion.
According to Vox reports, the local enforcers have been overwhelmed. But there is an operational Astra Militarum outpost in the vicinity.
Affirmative. I will take over command. The area.
Apologies for ruining the moment of victory, but the sensors show
is the local Vox stations.
according to the readings.
I'll go there and call it.
Captain Logren of the 12th Cascadian Regiment reporting for duty.
At ease, Captain. I need an update on the...
It is really bad, Inquisitor. The upper hive has been overrun by these insane freaks. We have...
Gather your forces, Cap. The Emperor will guide us through the...
Ready to fight.
For the Emperor! Magos, I need your opinion on those unholy outgrowths.
The growths on the cadavers look post-mortem, probably organic viral transmitters. My theory is that the pustules are emitting gaseous pathogens to hasten up the spreading of the plague.
For the Emperor!
The first key location. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. That's exactly what our soldiers need in this situation.
At your command.
Progress, I see. That's the second location secured. Cut through the mutant rabble Inquisitor. Cleanse the taint of chaos from this hive.
The plague is indeed the result of an artificially created mutagenic pathogen Nurgle.
Only a very powerful entity of chaos is capable of creating something like that.
The analysis of the pattern verified my theory. The outbreak originated from a specific location in this lower hive.
Send me the coordinates. First, we need to purge this area. Otherwise, this hive is doomed.
Maggots, die!
Machine does.
Charge! I said charge!
Let's see what happens now. The afflicted section has been cleared. I will return to the ship before heading into the bowels of the city.
May I remind you that as long as the pathogen remains virulent in the host population, your achievement will be temporary.
When I burn out the source of this blasphemous plague, the Officio Medicae can deal with the survivors. This wretch was more than a simple grunt. It might have something that could... The entity that orchestrated this outbreak might still be on this world.
Perhaps you should evaluate the option to capture it alive, Inquisitor.
Always on the hunt for forbidden knowledge, right, Magos? Let's see what happens now.
Ready to fight!
We know that the Alpha Pariah has the unique ability to completely destroy daemons instead of simple banishment, but we have no idea how that works.
True. The data we have on her abilities is scarce, and her previous encounter with a greater demon on the Martyr could be an anomaly.
That is why I want her to join me on the chaos-infested world during my mission. Her powers could purge the infestation.
You are experimenting with a live subject, Inquisitor.
Sometimes you need to resort to unorthodox.
I will prepare the Alpha subject and have the teleportarium ready.
The time has come for you to join me on a priority mission. It is time to test your abilities, and
Before I say anything,
we will enter a hive in the thralls of a chaos infestation. I want you to employ your powers to put an end to—
no! Absolutely not! I lived through that nightmare countless times. Walls thick with muck.
Your fear of chaos is understandable, but you are far from defenseless. And this—
Are you willing to kill me if I disobey? Or am I too
I would do anything in my power to save the Imperium from destruction. Would you?
I would. But you must know that I'm truly terrified. What if I lose control?
You will not. This is why we need to test your ability.
You are right, I think.
You are approaching the site where the plague originated. Beware. The sensors are indicating
Splendid. This Nurgle infestation is a gift. In any case, it is the perfect opportunity to test the Alpha.
I don't even know what I should do.
Just do whatever you have already done several times when you try to protect yourself. Regarding your uncertainties, I wonder why Uther Tiberius didn't train you properly.
Uther was a genius, but also a terrible mentor.
If it helps, I can fly.
Perhaps a little.
The alarm is probably alerted the hostiles in the vicinity.
Inquisitor, it was a bold choice to bring me here. Has it occurred to you that maybe you are the one who should be afraid of me?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just pointing out the fact that I have no control over my abilities. That's all.
It is time. Unleash your power.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
This is your destiny. Should you fail to comply, you will probably...
It is too much. Yes, I can do this. Perish!
By the Emperor. Her powers are definitely growing, but she has no control over her abilities. Tech Priest?
Experiencing recurring calibration problems. Warp anomalies combined with these...
This location is extremely...
Correct. Sensors indicate...
I need the Space Marine down here.
It was wise of you to call me, Master. No one will withstand my righteous fury.
Try to keep your head clear, Thor. Focus on the protection of the Alpha Pariah. Her survival is paramount.
Rest assured, not a single abomination will live long enough to get to her.
Checkmate. Why haven't you evacuated the Alpha Pariah yet?
Calibrating teleportarium sequences. Chance of failure calculated unacceptable. Suggestion. Nullify the source of Imperium fluctuations.
That was hardly a revelation. Find a solution.
Just wondering.
She is an Imperial citizen, Ford. A very important one to that.
She is also a pariah. And I just can't help feeling instant, deep revulsion when I'm around her. Not to mention her natural powers.
She can destroy demons, Thor. The galaxy is burning, and those powers are the most valuable assets we have ever had against the ruinous powers.
Complete. Estimated chances of successful teleportation are currently at 95%.
And what happens to the Sergeant and the Alpha Pariah in the case of an unsuccessful teleport?
Their physical bodies will disintegrate. Regarding the spiritual component, you can access reference material flagged as unconfirmed.
If we lose the Pariah due to a faulty teleport, there will be consequences.
See how fragile your master's so-called...
Who would that be? Another pitiful traitor yearning...
Alas, I cannot share his name with you, but...
Not on my watch. I will...
Such fervor! A true pity that I must kill you.
This is most disturbing. The entire epidemic was a... I wonder what this machine does. Defense mechanism activated. By the Emperor. The primogenitor.
Inquisitor.
Spare me the grand monologue, you abominable.
I've been hunting your kind for a long time. But I never dared to hope that the...
I'd suggest you prepare for more disappointment, creature.
The Anathema Ultima. I have been trying to reclaim my precious...
You might begin to see a pattern.
Oh, no. I will take you alive, Inquisitor. Then you will be ready to denounce your master. Find your dedication to the decaying Emperor most commendable. However, I have to stab in news for you, Inquisitor. You simply cannot defeat me. Should you be victorious this time, will not matter. You will have to face me again and again until you yield.
Your existence is a curse upon this world. Judgment will finally find you.
Another Inquisitor? This plan seems to be working splendidly, if I do say so myself.
For your innumerable crimes, you
are wasting the dwindle. I am one of many. Even if you succeed.
Lies upon lies.
Inquisitor, next time I expect you to...
You set me up, Inquisitor. What's worse, you have risked an extremely important Imperial asset. I should bring...
Spare me the indignation. My order knew that Fabius Bile is here in the
And from your perspective, the demise of Bile is the ultimate...
Obviously. Appreciate the irony, Inquisitor. Bile set a trap...
And still, he escaped. I strongly advise that you refrain from using the Alpha Pariah as a bait.
Inquisitor, we have a breach on the lower levels. We are under attack by a dark...
The Drukhari? Cowardly marauders attack...
It is strange indeed. But right now, my main concern is that my ship is crawling with...
Calm down. I will...
The Tech Priest has stationed a host of combat servitors on the decks.
I'm on my way.
I'm beginning to appreciate the persistence of these Dark Eldar. They give me ample opportunity to strike fear into their rotten hearts.
The Drukhari breached Section Theta 7, so they will have to cut through here on their way to the vaults.
Well, they can try. There is a maintenance hole ahead. We could take up defensive positions there.
We are in position. Your usual subtle...
We really shouldn't overcomplicate these matters.
Looks like your wish will be granted. We should... I wonder what this machine does.
Share of foul Xenos, but I haven't encountered such twisted creatures before.
Those were the homunculi. I wasn't expecting to see the Drukhari marshal their most terrible abominations against us. They are insane flesh sculptors and depraved torturers. Beasts most foul. Keep hiding.
One of the filthy vermin that breaks through the doors. With the rebel. But where is the leader?
The dreadful marauder didn't...
What else?
Inquisitor. Bioscans are
Very well. They deserve a proper lesson.
diminishing light. Inquisitor. The Xenos taint must be purified from this ship. This ship. Now, they will learn their lesson.
No place in our galaxy. Must be purified. It awaits with nothing. Sacred duty is to eradicate these Drukhari torturers from this sector.
Your sacred duty is to obey my command. I appreciate your passion. again when I killed the precious torture.
You weren't that precious. A small price to pay, and then you leave.
Prepare for your judgment. Tell me, was it worth it?
Your small-mindedness is astonishing, Regime.
How did they know about the Alpha Pariah?
It is indeed a most pressing question. We cannot. The Drukhari have proven that they are the masters of ambush, and they can strike with their cloaked vessels from the webway.
Understood, Inquisitor. Although I still believe you could benefit more.
As per your request, I have executed thorough analytical sermons.
Give me a brief update.
The Alpha subject seems to bear the traces of deep mental conditioning, most probably conducted.
Does that affect her abilities?
Probably not. Her will is adamant, but it might result in erratic behavior, which is quite a risk.
Inquisitor, there is an astropathic message for you from an agent of the Ordo Xenos. The
Inquisitor. I am Inquisitor Theodon Mercer of the Ordo Xenos, currently stationed on Heliodor 4, vigorously protecting the Inquisitorial archives, with special regard to the sensitive materials stored in the vaults. I will cut...
How can this Inquisitor know about the Alpha
I have no idea. He left me no choice, though. Captain, this world is fighting off an Eldar invasion. The epicenter of this incursion is the Holy Archives of the Inquisition. Inquisitor Mercer, as the appointed guardian, must be there.
Something is causing severe interference in the target zone. We are trying, but the Argos are not functioning.
Whatever is causing the interference must be deactivated first.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
command. Take it like a man, guardsman. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Crystal might be of use later.
Reconnaissance force relieved. 10th basic, follow and protect order to the survivors.
For the Emperor!
Let's see what happens now.
At your command. For the Emperor.
There's shit waiting for you, Eldar.
Join me in this scuffle.
You have a knack for sending intriguing emergency messages. Why did the Eldar attack an Inquisitorial archive?
The Aeldari seem to be displaying great interest in certain documents.
The Eldar brought an entire army just for some records.
Well, you can't really blame them for a few theatrics. Feel free to blame them for anything else, though.
Or they are trying to find some highly classified material.
Look, you have my full cooperation, but how about helping me out first? I've never been one for grand heroics, but soon I'll be out of options.
I have your location now. On my way.
At your command.
Tell me, how does an Ordo Xenos agent end up guarding the archives on a backwater world?
I'm supervising the rituals and preservation of classified data.
So you have been reprimanded. Why?
If I recall Lord Maldor's exact words, for being a reckless idiot who needs to learn the merits of patience. Alas, the rest is classified.
Visitors cannot be ordered around servitors.
Trust me, if your only alternative is excommunication, you'll become quite cooperative.
The Eldari are using their webway gate to move in their forces.
Our professional advice will be to blow it to cinders, but it's your call, obviously.
What a novel idea. That's why we need a Xenos expert on the team, I suppose.
I'm glad that we at least shared a vice of sarcasm.
Webway gate has been destroyed.
Oh, marvelous. No reinforcements for a while, then.
I've located and secured the entrance to the...
Feel free to visit me in my humble...
I will join you shortly, Inquisitor.
By all means. I don't want to force your hand, but my soldiers were over... I'll try my best to slow down this deranged farseer, but some help would be appreciated.